This is a very aggressive cuddler named Annie. She puts both her paws up on your shoulders and just grabs you. She just hugs you. She's very kind. She climbs up in your lap and makes you love her. She's very good. But I was thinking about some thoughts and impressions of, I was reading through the example of Abraham again, and I think, just right here, Annie, very kind. I think my thoughts on being a father, obviously I haven't had a child yet, and that's coming here pretty soon. But what I see going on in the world is that fathers and men are pushed aside over and over and over again, and that the power in the family is being pushed to the woman and is being asked to be put on the woman. And I think that's a big cause of the feminist movement of that women are stronger than men and they can do things better than men, and that they should be the decision makers and they should be the ones in charge. And it's not all baloney. I'm not saying they shouldn't have their place and their decision making power and ability, but I think it needs to be joint effort. And men and fathers are pushed to the side over and over and over again, and they're pushed down and out and made to feel lesser and weaker and dumber and stupider and fatter and lazier than women. And it's taking the manhood out of men, and it is emasculating the men. It is making them to be, now that we're preached that and told that over and over again, to be weaker and fatter and lazier and dumber than women, because you're punished if you're anything but, or if you are seen to think that you're smarter than a woman, you're terrible and you're wicked and evil. And it's just wrong. All of that is just wrong. Each of us have your own place in the home. Each of us have our own roles to provide, and each of us have good to give, both to the family and to the world and to the job force, to the workforce. But it is not one or the other. It is both. And it's always been both. But I think men need to man up, and men need to step up, and men need to have their time to be presiders and providers and protectors of their families and their homes. The atmosphere that's in their home, the things that are taught to their children, and what they support and the integrity that they maintain is them. It is on the men. It is on us. It is on the heads of the household. And I don't know why men are born to preside and provide and protect inherently. That's who men are. And I'm not saying women cannot do that, as some women are incredible providers, protectors, and presiders. They're wonderful, and they should do that if that is who they are. And that's the gifts that they've been given. What I'm saying is that providing, protecting, and presiding should be and has been placed on the men by God. And that is our divine right and our calling. And that has been decided long before this earth ever was, long before this planet ever existed, long before any of us were ever here. That was decided. Why is that, and why do men have that? I don't have a clear answer for you. But that's just the way it is. That's just who we are. We are born to provide, preside, and protect. And as you do that, and as men do that, it becomes true to themselves. And what I mean by that is, as you act on that, it becomes integritous to your calling in life. And as you act to be the best provider in whatever way you see that being, the best protector of one, safety, but emotional and mental and spiritual safety of your family, and the best presider that you can in your family, of teaching and helping and loving and blessing and guiding, the best that you can do that, those three things, the more integritous you are being to your eternal calling. And the more peace that brings, the more satisfaction that brings, the more happiness that brings. And the more peaceful and satisfied and happy you are, the better your life is, the better your family is, the more you can love, and the more your wife can love you, and the more your kids can love you, and the more you can receive love and give love. Everything gets better as you provide, preside, and protect, because you're being integritous to your calling that you've received. That's the key there. It's the acting in integrity to the call that you've received. And why is that call placed on men? I don't know, but it is. And that's what I'm asking, is to live that and to be that, to be the best presider, provider, and protector that you can be of your family and of your home.